I think personally, leadership and management is one of the most toughest roles, but also the most rewarding because we spend so much time as leaders around our team. Not only do we get to impact the whole team, but we impact the whole business performance. Yes, it's a lot of responsibility, and I feel you. I'm sure you have a great team, but sometimes it feels like you're literally swimming upstream. You want to create the best connected team, you want to impress your boss, and you want the team to love you. Imagine if you put a little bit more work into your growth as a manager and the team were not just performing, but actually thriving. We specialize in turning managers into exceptional leaders, leaders that are courageous, confident, and empowering. Hear what Sam and Ebony said.
It's honestly been the best thing that we've ever done. Her values and her visions are like really aligned with us and how we want to run the business. She's just always like there all the time whenever we need her.
Beck and call.
I feel like we've actually been working with her for a lot longer than what we have, just because there's honestly been so much that we've learned in such a small time.
So if you want to be consulted by someone who you feel like you're on the same level with, you don't feel like they're above you in any way, she's such a relatable person. You literally just feel like you're in a Zoom call with someone who's your friend.
Yeah, and super honest about everything.
Let me ask you, who would you be if you had this type of accountability and someone that you trust as a mentor? Listen to what Ainsley says.
I've worked with many people over the years, and Danny was just, she got it from day one. She's the first coach that's really aligned with a vision for my life. Danny is amazing to deal with. She can pick up on your energy the moment you show up. She's taught me to love numbers, which I never thought someone could. It was really important that I had someone that's still in the trenches of running a business. So she gets the day-to-day things of HR, policy and procedure, dealing with people, leadership, all those things that you face daily in a business. She's always at reach, text, email, phone call. She is always there for you.
Imagine if we can get all of your team honing in on meetings where you can actually lean back, where you don't have to do all the talking. They actually show up excited and they support you without you even asking. Imagine if you could confidently hold your team accountable when they're not performing and you're really disappointed. We teach you how to have tough conversations that ultimately end in connection. Imagine if they could actually come to you and say, hey, I didn't have the best month, but here's what I'm going to do to change it next month. Imagine if you could come to us every time there's an issue, every time there's a tough conversation, every time there's a HR question. What about when it comes to quality control? Do you have a system in place for that? And an assessment tool? In our online resource hub, you have access to employee resource documents such as 360 appraisals, where we can show the team a graph of how they've performed and give them trends. You now have access to be able to do our delegation training, where you can then delegate like an absolute boss and have all the team thriving and working at the level that you are. That is what we're here for, and that is what we want to help you do. So have a look around. See what aligns with you and where you're at from a leadership perspective. And we can't wait to honestly work with you.